y'all doing? Listen. I don't know what's going on in our country and my city. I live in Memphis, Tennessee. Recently, me and my partner Jory and we were pretty much harassed by the police and ran up on at gunpoint. They came running up on us at gunpoint. Y'all, let me explain to y'all what happened real quick. Okay. I did notice in my neighborhood, there is some violence going on, and I do notice that sometimes, we have to be a little bit more cautious when we go places. However, I came home, me and Jory were riding, and we did notice that there were about 10 police cars on each end of our streets, okay? We did notice and we saw this. And so we were wondering what was going on, but we're really not trying to find out what's going on, okay? So I'm driving down the street and I see two young men fighting in the middle of the street. So we couldn't pass by because they're in the middle of the street fighting. I wanted to get out because the teacher and me wanted to get out and see and assess the issue, but I was on the phone with a friend who told me, hey, don't get out the car. I know you. Don't get out the car. You don't know what the situation is. Don't do it. So I didn't get out the car, but I noticed two police cars pulled up behind us. All right. And I'm thinking, okay, the police are going to handle this situation. They don't need my help. And so we drove on to our house. When we get to our house and get out of our car in our driveway, two police officers come running up our driveway, yelling and shouting with guns pointing at us. At this point, I get irate because that negative and hostile energy rubs off on me. And if you know anything about energy, it's transferable. If you're in a situation where someone is hostile and not compliant, you become hostile and not compliant, all right? And so all of my life, my parents have told me, if the police pull you over, do what the police say. And I was all ready to comply because I thought they were coming to get information from me about the fight that we witnessed on our way home in the middle of the street, okay? Boy, was I wrong. This was a bad situation that actually turned worse in about 10 minutes flat, all right? The female officer, C. Walker, she told me to shut the F up, be quiet. We're not interested in what you have to say. And I have all of this on tape because the friend who I was talking to, when I put my phone down, I neglected to hang up on her. She heard me crying and a debacle in the back, so she took her girlfriend's phone and put it on top of her phone and recorded the whole situation. So you can hear the cop telling me to shut the F up. You can hear me asking, what did we do? I'm scared because you're pointing a gun in my face. You hear all of this on the video. And so, y'all, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. I make mistakes. I made some mistakes on this, in this instance here. I made mistakes. And so I can't say that I'm innocent in all of this, but I do know that what they were coming to search my car for, they didn't find that. Me or Jory, we are not in our neighborhood shooting up cars or parties or anything like that. And I tried to, while trying to explain that to the officer, they still proceeded or wanted to put us in handcuffs. And I pulled away from both officers. I didn't run. I didn't try to grab a gun. I didn't yell in obscenities or curse words at them. I just simply wanted to know, why are guns pointing at me, and why are you trying to handcuff me in my driveway with my stepdaughter looking out at this situation in tears? See, at this point, what I don't like is if you threaten my family, my friends, or my freedom, then I really do have a problem with the situation. And like I said, I could have handled it better, but when I saw the gun in my face, something in me snapped. And when she began cursing and pretty much acting as if what they were doing was okay, it made me feel even worse about the situation, y'all. It was a really bad situation that turned really bad. I mean, I was brought up to respect the Memphis Police Department. and to be in fear of those who you thought were here to serve and protect you is a really bad feeling. And I'm going to end it here because I still get a little shook up about it. Because it just happened Saturday. Today is Monday. And I'll be back talking about much brighter things. But, y'all, something has to be done with police officers who think that they are above the law. Because we are all humans.